Bro, how come nobody never told me that being an adult is hard? Bro, my phone bill was $300. And on top of that, I had to pay to get my own hair done. Bro, this is hard. I can't do it anymore, bro. I don't want to be an adult. I want to go back to being a kid, bro.
You see this? Because I am financially opulent. Yes. I am financially consistent. I am financially consistent in attracting wealth into my life. On a continuous basis, I attract wealth into my life. Continually, annually, gradually, daily. Because I am financially prosperous. I am a money magnet.
What the fuck are we doing on this earth, man? Every day, most of us wake up and go to a job that we really don't fucking like, but we can't really quit because we got to get the money to pay the bills that they say it's important to pay. What the fuck is the point of this life, man? We go to grocery stores and buy food that God gave us for free. Why the fuck did we pay for lights? Well, that's just the way it is. Fuck you. I'm tired of all this "that's just the way it is" bullshit. This whole fucking system is garbage. America ain't nothing but a big ass fucking plantation, man. A big ass fucking plantation. What the fuck are we doing here? There are days I don't want to be on this earth. And I'm not saying I want to unalive myself and nothing like that. But I'm tired, man. It's like, what the fuck is the point of any of this? To work till we 60, 70 years old? Most of us ain't gonna fucking live to see 50. But we gotta work to maybe retire? Man, fuck you and all that bullshit, man. I don't give a fuck about who president, left, right, and all this dumbass shit. I'm tired of this whole fucking game, man. It's a big ass game. It's a big ass charade. America is a fucking plantation. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about it, man. This shit is exhausting. Like, I don't even want to look for another job. I'm gonna walk in there. They gonna ask me, why do you even want this job? Bitch, because I need some fucking money to pay the bills that they tell me is important to pay. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and that girl I played before the shit started rolling, are what I call delusional adults. Now, I'm not gonna say that you pay bills because that's just the way it is, right? You pay bills because if you want food, somebody has to farm the shit. You ain't gonna go out there. And because we see that you don't like to do no work, somebody likes to do the work to make sure you get the food that your black ass eat. So that's one. Two, why do you pay the light bill? Because once again, somebody is actually down there maintaining energy plants to keep your fucking lights on. You know, when a bird land on a power line and blow the motherfucking power box out, or a tree falls on the motherfucker, somebody has to go down there and fix it, right? You not gonna do it. You don't like working. Somebody likes doing that shit. They get paid a sum to fix that shit, so they go down there and they fix that shit. You too stupid or lazy or both to do that, so they pay someone that wants to do that. Now, you could have signed up to do that, and you don't have to pay bills, but you decided not to do that, and you pay bills, and your life is shit miserable because you've made it that way. Your life is only a sum of the thoughts that you have actually had your whole life leading up to right now. While my life at this particular juncture ain't the best, I've had better times. My life is what it is because I've actually thought about the shit that led me right here. I chose the jobs that I had that led me right here. And the only thing you can ever do is like think yourself outside of the ditch. Now, he looks like he got a loser life and kids. So he's already dug a ditch. So it's probably not even a job that's fucking with him. It's probably the fact that he got kids, and kids keep you broke if you don't have a lot of ends. You should have been thinking about investing in stock, starting a business, investing in crypto, buying real estate. There's a plethora of things you could have done to keep your black ass from being in the rat race. However, people put themselves in the rat race and then they complain about being in the rat race, right? Him saying America is a plantation. I hate when people equate getting paid at a job to slavery. The two are, they're not the same. They're not even remote. Wage debt, wage slavery, whatever the fuck, debt slavery, none of that shit is synonymous with being in actual slavery. You get paid. Slaves don't get paid. Didn't get paid, never have been paid, and they did it their whole life. You don't actually have to do what the fuck you doing your whole life. Your stupid ass could get a side hustle, or you could actually exercise whatever like hobbies you got. And the chief thing is, people will pay you for what you like to do and what you do well. Once again, people will pay you for what you like to do and that you do well. Meaning, if you can crochet some shit, sew, fix tires, weld, paint, what else? Hell, you got OnlyFans girls. They like to fuck. Somebody likes the fact that they like to fuck and they fuck well and they pay to watch them fuck. You don't have to work a job. My dad used to tell me all the time, a job is a means to an end. There are other ways to get money, right? Celebrities and rappers and entertainers, they actually act or perform to get their lot in life, right? Their housing, their food, their clothes, not necessarily the money. You can be 50 Cent could lose all his money just because he entertains people and they will pay him for public engagement or public appearances. That's a way to generate money. You have to figure out in your muscle head how to generate money, and then all your problems will be solved. But bitching and moaning as a grown, he looked like he 37 years old, ain't never got nobody nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to work till you're 60. You just have to figure out what the fuck you good at and what people will pay you to do and do well. It's not our problem. It isn't anybody's problem. And he already said he don't want to listen. He don't care what nobody's saying. So right there, he's already a moron that is not open to listening to advice on why things happen the way they do. What we call those, where I'm from, is man-childs. Grown ass people that think that shit is supposed to be done for them. Why the fuck things? What make you special, right? Ain't nobody supposed to do shit for you. Ain't nobody doing shit for Bill Gates. Nobody did shit for Ja Rule. Nobody did shit for Jennifer Hudson. I keep going. They've made their life. They chose what they wanted to do. Now I'm sure that acting or singing or songwriting or performing ain't easy all the fucking time, but they make it happen. You look like you got a dead end job because you haven't applied yourself to do anything other than. I work as a line cook. The work itself doesn't bother me. I don't like the people. They're fake. They're backbiting and shit. The company I work for just got bought by some new people. So most of the people that work there are corporate minded and they feel like they have to use corporate tactics to backbite and, you know what I'm saying, soil your name, or, you know what I'm saying, just stupid shit. Right? They play these games with themselves because their life ain't shit. Their job is menial and this is entertainment for them, right? And be realistic, they're not going nowhere. How much money could you possibly garner working at a restaurant, right? Now, I do it because I invest in things like side hustles. I have side hustles, side businesses that I invest in. So I don't really complain. And this is temporary for me, right? And no, I'm not one of these temporary poor, what do they call them? Temporary millionaires. People that are temporarily broke because they have, no, I'm actually applying myself to things that actually, with time, generate income. And I do freelance work. So if somebody in the city of Atlanta would like to hire me as a freelancer, then there's that. But what I don't do as a grown ass man is complain about why I got to pay bills. Well, sir, if you're paying a lot of fucking bills, maybe you should cut down on the bills. Maybe you don't need the Hulu or the Peacock bill or the HBO Max or Amazon Prime or Showtime or whatever the fuck what other bill primes are, Netflix. Maybe you don't need that. Maybe you don't need the game subscription to play your Xbox. Maybe stop playing video games and do other shit that garners money. That's another thing. A lot of these bums be sitting around playing video games and then want to know why their life is shit because you play video games and you smoke weed. Maybe you stop smoking Reggie and playing Call of Duty, your life would improve. But he doesn't really sound like the sharpest knife in the drawer, so then there's that. And I've already given all the life lessons that I can give. If you're sitting around like him or that girl that I played before complaining about their lot in life, F your mother.